up the space one time. Give thanks, give thanks. Blessed love, family. How y'all feeling? How we feeling today? Gotta bless up the space one time. Got some animal leaf right here. This is the coal pot, St. Lucian coal pot. Got some animal leaf, an incense called Lasson. It's indigenous to St. Lucia and the volcanic islands in St. Lucia and are in the Caribbean. And then also some rosemary. Just cleanse the space, bring the vibes in. It's a big piece. But much love, y'all. How we feeling? Much love. KS Camille. No, I am not. Sending you love, sending you balance. Andrea Riley. Can you mix the herbs? Definitely will be getting into the questions. Sending y'all so much love. Welcome to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre, and we're just going to be vibing, going on live. Let me know if y'all can hear me before I really get into it. Let me know if y'all can hear me and how the sound is, how the visuals are. I'll just bless up the space one time. Always gotta, you don't got to, but it helps to cleanse the vibes. Okay, I can hear. Give thanks. Looks good, looks good. Yeah, let me know. Tune in the chat. Let me know where y'all vibing in from, where y'all tuning in from. Let me know. What's the vibe for today? How y'all feeling today? She can hear me. LaShawn can hear me. Andrea can hear me. Rome, give thanks. D, good. Give thanks, Sunshine. Elevate your energy. Good evening, King. Everything sounds great. I give thanks. So let's get started, y'all. Sending y'all so much love and balance. We really just vibing today. I just wanted to do a Q&A. It's been a minute. I used to do these a little bit more often, but it's been a minute, It's been an epic journey, for all of y'all who've been tuning in I've been on YouTube for about 5-6 years now. So it's been a minute. It's like I'm a little bit of a veteran now. I ain't no rookie no more. But y'all got to see a lot of my journey. Y'all got to see a lot of the progression. And I started off just a content creator, and now we're moving into the healing space and the business space. And I really just want to give thanks to y'all because y'all really helped me to believe in myself and believe in what I was really speaking, because I believed in it for myself and for those around me. But really and truly, those around me didn't really support, and that's how it happens a lot. But when I was sharing the information on YouTube, y'all really attracted to the message and y'all were really vibing with the message. So, I definitely give thanks, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question. So I just got the screen down here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Cat Patron, I don't know if you're in here, but Cat Patron pre-question. So she came early with the questions. And she said, what do you do with the herbs after you brew your tea? Thank you. Love y'all so much. Much love, Cat. Like, oh, gee. Yeah, I know she always used to tap in on the live streams. But what do you do with the herbs? Really, just throw them out, like compost them, right? Let them go back into the soil. Let them go back into the earth. And just like that. So nothing real special. If it's a herb like a root, a bark, a seed, then you could use it multiple times. Like gully root, you could boil 2-3 times. So herbs like that, you could boil multiple times. Otherwise, you just don't want to, like some people will try to boil everything out of leaves. Like I'm going to boil a leaf 4 times, but there comes a point when you're just trying to abuse the leaf. And how we interact with the leaf and with these products is we want to show love to these herbs that are giving of themselves so we can heal. So it's important that we do the part of them in a loving way, but we don't try to just boil it and take everything out of it and squeeze everything out of it. Even though you do want to get like your money's worth, but there comes a point when, where getting your money's worth isn't increasing your healing. So you got to focus on the healing. You got to focus on the outcomes and the benefits that you want. So a lot of it is just compost it and put it to the side. KS Camille. Am I vaccinated? No, I am not. I am not. And she said, I'm never trying to get it again. Well, good thing is, if you got it once, then the chances of you getting it again are super slim. So, I was thinking like, man, maybe we should just all just get it. You know what I mean? Just get it. And instead of going another route, just get it, because for the most part, you're just going to feel a little sick and then you're going to be all right. So once you get it, your physical structure builds up that immunity. And that's really what's important. So a lot of what we do the healing, when I was really starting and learning on my journey, what I learned is that you don't want to stay in sterile environments, like in a house so clean, like sterile, and you never go outside, you never touch the dirt, you're never around a variety of different bacterias, which is in the dirt, which is in foods, and different things, people you come across with. Giving birth, when a woman is giving birth and the child gets a bit of the bacteria from the mother, as if it's not a C-section. So these are the different bacteria. So once we get exposure to these different things, these different viruses, bacteria, then our body's able to build up immunity to it, and it's able to build up the antibodies. So we don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's the beautiful thing about the human body, is once we get it, we build it up. So hopefully, if you've already got it, then you're really blessed. You'll be good to go. Andrea, much love. Can you mix the herbs to make one drink? You can mix the herbs, but the way that we like to look at it is, you don't want to just buy herbs that you've never tried before and mix them. What you want to do is, you want to buy the herbs. Say you got your red raspberry. Let's say right here, because right now I'm sipping on some ginger, some sweet bay leaf, some cinnamon or some ritamin, and star anise. So with this, is like, I want to try all those different herbs by themselves first. And then after you try them by themselves and you understand how they are, how they interact with your physical structure, then you want to be able to mix them. But you don't want to just, because like what we do is we look at these herbs as just the benefits that they bring. So what we're going to do is, we're going to read a book or watch a YouTube video, and it's going to say, blue vervain is good for relaxation. Red raspberry is good for iron, like all these different benefits. So we're just going to be like, oh, that's a good benefit. That's a good benefit. If we add it together, then it's going to be all of those benefits, right? But what we got to look at is, we got to be able to identify how it works for us. So we want to not just listen to like what I say, or what Honorable Priest Kailash is saying, or whoever else is speaking to y'all about the benefits of the herbs. What you want to do is, you want to see and read the benefits, do your research, then you want to try it for yourself. And this is one of the best teas ever. Mm, mm, mm. It's too good. But once you try them together, or once you try them alone, then you're going to have an idea in your mind of when they come together. So when I drink that drink right now, I know how the gingers affecting my physical. I know how the bay leaf is, and I know what the cinnamon or the vitamin is affecting my physical structure. So we want to look at it almost like a science experiment, and we don't want to just like be like, okay, here's a benefit, let's mix. But you can mix it into one drink, but I would just recommend that you try them first and then you start to mix. So you don't just go and just mix it for that sake. You get to see, like, you get to make epic creations like this right here, y'all. Like, I'm serious. This right here is one of the best teas that I've ever made, drank in my life. And this is the sweet bay leaf, cinnamon, and the ginger. And then what happened is, just left it with the sweet bay leaf. So even the question Kat asked about what do you do with the herbs after you brew, I just left all the herbs in the cup, and it's just after the fact, like 2 days later, it's in the fridge. It's just all absorbing into the water. So this right here it's an epic drink. So yeah, you can mix. And certain herbs though, like red raspberry and St. John's bush, those herbs are like, meant to go together. So you can look at that. You can look at the blue vervain and the soursop, meant to go together. But still, because you want to see how blue vervain affects you and how it interacts with your body. And then you want to see how soursop interacts. So when you take them both, you're going to understand the difference in the benefits. I'm a little bit behind with this. What helps? I need the book. And then just in general, for what KS is talking about, is get you the answer. The answer tincture is a must have. It's a must have. Even if you get it, it's gonna be light. It's gonna be come and gone. It won't be as harmful to your physical structure because you're gonna be able to recover from it faster. So get you the answer. And then there's herbs like anamu or gully root, or they also call it feu du vent or guinea henweed. Take that on the regular, and that's going to be something to help cleanse the respiratory system and build up and boost the immune system. And then just keep it diligent with your routines. Make sure you're getting your rest. Make sure you're eating good food, getting those nutrients in. Make sure your environment isn't full of toxins. Like, when I say environment, I also mean like the makeup that we're using, the different skincare, the toothpaste, all those different things. Let's be very mindful of that and what toxins we're gonna have. The book, the Herbal Manual, that is coming soon. We're gonna have that a new version, legendary elevated version soon come, so you could tap in with that. And then I'm located in Vancouver, Canada. Give thanks. Top Angel, what's happening? My brother, Jeremy, give thanks. Much love. How you feeling this rising? Savannah, Sunshine, Vuyo, much love. Nice poster. That's the background, because the Rasta Pharaoh, I'm from Egypt. I'm from Kemet. So, that's a part of the lineage. So I definitely got to give thanks. And that's from, like, this was gifted to me from Egyptians. So it's another level. Jacinta, much love. I want to mix herbs to make one drink. So boom, answered that one. Gratitude to the sacrifice. Exactly. Always give thanks and gratitude for their sacrifice for our healing when discarding. That's what I do. Give thanks. You got to give thanks for these herbs. Got to give thanks. My Empress is 8 weeks pregnant. What's the best product you would have that would benefit her? So definitely starting in the second trimester, red raspberry. That's going to be one of the most potent herbs in the second and third trimesters, red raspberry. But then getting that sea moss in daily. And one thing is just to eat a lot of just the high quality food. So think about nourishing through food a lot during this time period. But the herbs I could use is definitely the red raspberry in the second trimester. And that's something that a lot of women have reached out. And one of my sisters gave birth last year, almost exactly a year ago, actually. And she just swore by the red raspberry. And she's been telling everyone, all the other women in her group and in her surrounding that are pregnant, just use the red raspberry. So stay diligent with the red raspberry. Definitely get her to get on that. And definitely with the sea moss and get those nutrients in. D good, the book. We'll get the book back. And like I said, it's probably going to be the end of next month. And when we get this version back, y'all, because if y'all have the Herbal Manual by Honorable Priest Kailash right now, it's legendary book. It's one of my favorite books to learn about herbal knowledge, that high grade healing knowledge. But this version is going to take that and put it to the next level, just in the organization of it, the photos in it, the information in it. And it's a guide that you cannot, like, you don't just read. You could go take that outside with you and look at the pictures and go identify the herbs, the benefits, learn how to prepare the herbs, learn how these herbs interact with the different physical structure, and also learn about yourself. Because that's one thing that I feel is super important, is that we learn about ourselves, and that we're looking at, like, how does our immune system really work? How does our nervous system really work? How does the reproductive system really work? So give thanks. I'm happy y'all interested in the knowledge, though, in the books. I think that's super key. Super key. Yes. Give thanks. Give thanks. Cam, how you feeling, Cam? Much love. Much love. Much love. Always a blessing and an honor to see you in here. Sending love. Very good idea. I started off mixing. That mix crazy strong. I'm gonna start individual before I order some more. Yeah, it's good. Just start off individual, and then from there, just just see how it interacts with your physical. And like ultimately, what I feel is so important for us is that we're able to learn about how these different products interact with ourselves, and we're looking for sovereignty or self-sufficiency when it comes to these herbs and when it comes to all areas of life. If there's one thing that these last 2 years have taught me, is that we can't rely on outside. We can't rely on a lot of people, on a lot of these systems. We got to be able to do for self. And that means we got to learn how to grow our own food, right? That's something for me that I got to get into more. Got some land in St. Lucia now. So we're going to definitely be learning that. But even if you got a patio, a balcony to just start growing your own food, got to be self sufficient. And we got to be do for self when it comes to our finances. Like, think about it when all this started, if you weren't in control of your time and how you earn money, then a lot of us were just out of jobs and a lot of us were just at the mercy of whatever was going on. So it's super important that we take ownership and responsibility and sovereignty over our lives, so we're not relying on these different systems that they don't really care about us. They're only caring about themselves, right? And they make it pretend like they care about us, but we got to do for self. So when it comes to these herbs, we got to know for ourselves how it works. We don't got to listen to nobody. We only like y'all watching these channels and y'all learning on YouTube. I'm hoping that it's just to get started. So once you get started with the herbal knowledge, and once you get that baseline, then you go make it your own, and you go see how you can integrate that into your family. You go integrate that into your life, and you could use these different products for your goals and your benefits, because ultimately that's what it's really about. We got to be selfish when it comes to these things, because I have my own reasons why I'm on this herbal journey, why I'm using the herbs, and everyone has their own reasons, and we got to really identify our own reasons, and that's what we got to use to drive our choices, really. Thank you. I got my second order on the way. I can't wait to herb up. Give thanks. Sister Nadia, let me know what you ordered. Let me know what you ordered. Share with me what you ordered. I would love to know. But give thanks for the support, for real, for real. I have brought the St. John's bush for Eve. You say you're in Canada? Yeah, I'm in Vancouver, Canada. I'm in Vancouver, Canada. So that's the West Coast. That's right above Seattle. And it's funny because there's a certain amount of people who discover the business on YouTube, and I don't really talk about I'm in Vancouver, but they find out we're in Vancouver and they pull up to the office, they pull up to the warehouse, and they pick up their products. So if you are in Vancouver, or if you ever are happen to be in Vancouver, make your order and just come pick it up, or don't even make an order and just pull up and just send a message and come vibe with us one time. Like, come check out the warehouse, come check out the space, come see the staff, come see how the herbs are being packaged, and just see the good vibes and the good energy that's in the environment. Like, if there's something I'm real proud of, is that vibe and that energy that we've been able to create with the herbs. So if you happen to be in Vancouver, Canada, pull up on us. The Rich Soul Foods warehouse in South Vancouver is definitely a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. Moni Lotus, much love, sister. And how you feeling? How you feeling? Always a pleasure to see you present. So the retreats, look at that. So this is the this is the incense blend, the last song. So this is like frankincense from St. Lucia. So this is that super spiritual, tapped in, cleansing, bring forth that abundance. I'm gonna just be burning this the whole time, y'all. Just steaming, smoking out the room. This one right here, it's gonna burn for like an hour. But bless. Any retreats on the way? We do have retreats coming up. We're actually gonna launch it in about a week, 2 weeks. And I'm gonna just give y'all the dates. Let me look right here quick for y'all so I'm gonna give y'all rough dates. So we are in February. The next retreat is gonna be in June, and it's gonna be June 17th to 24th. So we'll look at it like that. Let's say June 18th or June 19th to the 26th are the retreat days. So we're gonna run it like that. So June 19th to June 26th. So y'all the first ones right here to know about the retreat date. June 19th to 26th, we're gonna have our retreats, and our retreats, a Journey Beyond Wellness retreat up in the mountains of St. Lucia. This one is gonna be real special because over these last 2 years and over this last year, really been working. I really commend Honorable Priest Kailash, Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center for for developing and all the work that they've been doing. And a lot what y'all are doing is directly supporting these retreats and the buildings that we have going. So we're going to be launching the retreat in the end or end of this month or like next week. So, but y'all can tap in, and I'll start releasing videos next week, and that's gonna just start building the excitement and all that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna have a page that you could go to and just sign up for the retreat. But legendary. That retreat's about to be legendary. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be sharing more about that soon come with y'all, but just know everything that we do is the top tier. It's organic, it's family vibe. So when you come to our retreats, you're coming to our family land, right? Our retreat center is here, and then there's no one around us, right? There's no one around us. It's just us. It's not like it's a place where you go and the rest of the year it's like some other people there. No, it's always the vibe, Mount Kailash. It's always about the healing, and it's always about just connecting to nature. So that's something that you're going to experience on the retreats. And that's going to be, I'm excited. I'm excited because we got the processing facility up there and we got the school built up there. So by the time we go out there, y'all are going to see and be able to experience the processing of the herbs and see how the herbs are dried. You get to see how the herbs are grown. All of them are on the land. Like, it's legendary. There is no retreat like it in the world where y'all can order the products. Like, even this, like, if y'all were to buy this incense blend from us, when you come on the retreat, you're going to see the actual tree that it comes off of. And you're going to be able to make a mark in the tree and see the sap come out of that tree. And then you're going to see that resin that we burn. So it's another level with this. So if you're interested in that, in like really engaging with Mother Earth, with the herbs, with other people like-minded on the journey, if you're interested in becoming a high-level manifester, a high-level creator, because a lot of what we're doing is not just to be healthy, right? The retreat is called Beyond Wellness Retreat because we go beyond wellness. We go to the point where, okay, you're well now. I believe that once you put your mind on the healing, then you're already healed. So once you put your mind to get well, you're already well. So once you come on the retreat, we're going to be focusing on beyond wellness. What do you do when you're already well? That's when the fun happens. What do you want to create? What do you want your life to be like? Right? What do you want to do for work? What do you want to be doing in the evenings? What do you want your weekends to be like? How do you do you want to travel? You interested in travel? Like, what do you want to drive? Where do you want to be living? Like, all these different aspects. These are things that we work on. And these are things that y'all get to see me in real time actually go beyond wellness. When I started my channel, it was wellness. We still on wellness, but we going beyond wellness. You get to see how you can manifest and really create the life that you want. And that's really what I believe like this is really about, right? We get well so we can be clear, right? So we could take away those generational diseases and those generational curses, and we can move forward with that clarity, and we could have the generation that comes after us to be high level thinkers, to be creators, to be manifestors, to be in control of their own wellness and their own health. It's beautiful, y'all. It's so beautiful. Sister Nadia coming from Detroit. I just watched Why I Stopped Smoking video. I'm definitely changing my abuse to ritualistic use. Got to. If y'all haven't tapped in with that video, you got to tap in. If you use the herb, it's key. It's key that we're mindful of how we utilize these herbs and these products in our life so they become a tool. They become something that we are in harmony with instead of something that we just run from and we go to. Having constant stomach pain, scared to think that it's cancer. What do you suggest? Well, one thing I would suggest, go get checked out. Don't be afraid. The worst thing that we could do is be afraid, because when we're afraid and we're just in those thoughts, what happens is we create dis-ease. We create illness. Our thoughts are so powerful. It's called the nocebo effect. It's where you can go to a doctor, they don't see no reason why you're ill, but you are ill. And that's because you created that in your mind. There's the placebo effect where you create the healing. Then there's the nocebo effect where you create the dis-ease. So one thing I would say is just go get it checked out. Like, just remove that fear. First thing, whatever you got to do to remove that fear from your life. We don't want to be moving with no fear at all. And then when it comes to products that we would suggest, one, the digestive herbal tea blend, that's potent. That has patchouli as the superstar in that one, and potent. That's going to help with basically all things with the stomach, pains, flatulence, gas, inflammation, all that. That's what the patchouli is going to help with inside the digestive herbal tea blend. Get that. You can get the free up colon cleanse and just release. Like, some of us, including myself, before I did this, I had so much toxins built up within me. It was crazy. But once I did the free up colon cleanse, once I cleansed my colon one time, I released that out of my system. Because think about it. A lot of us, including myself, we weren't eating that healthy our whole lives. So we've ruined our digestive systems. So what happens is our digestion isn't as good as it should be. So we are eating these foods and we're not digesting them. We're eating these toxins in our foods. We're not digesting them. And it's staying in our colon. And when it stays in our colon, like, it could continually cause dis-ease for us. It can continually cause pain. And that's because it's just sitting there in our colon. And that's like those beer bellies. If people with big bellies, that's not like actual fat. See how hard it is? That's not actual fat. So I would say take the free up colon cleanse, get a colon cleanse, and just free up. And then that digestive herbal tea blend will be super potent. Okay, I brought the St. John's bush for female in my family. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get the St. John's bush for the females in the family. I would say the males too. I love St. John's bush, but definitely got to. I'm going to tap in with Cam real quick on the Cassia Lata. That's another one. As we talk about the digestive system, man, you can take some Cassia Lata as well. So it's a mild laxative. And then just to go return to Alexandria music, we're going to be having our new moon cleanse in the end of the month. So our new moon cleanse is going to consist of 7 days straight of Cassia Lata. And then on the night before the new moon, we're going to take the free up laxative. So that's going to start in just over 2 weeks from now, March 28th. We're going to do we're going to start taking the Cassia Lata, and that's going to be a dope group experience. We're going to have live calls. We're going to have different teaching sessions. We're going to be coming together and cleansing together. And then we're all going to take the free up laxative and just cleanse out one time. So it's potent. It's going to be potent. And the cassia lata is a liver cleanser. So it's going to cleanse the liver, pull the toxins out of your blood, cellular detoxification. And then it's cooling herb. So what's going to do is going to collect all the toxins, but it's not necessarily a laxative. It's not a strong laxative. It's just a mild one. So when you take the free up just pushes everything out of your physical that was cleansed up. And this is that ritualistic healing. This is that ancestral healing. This is the kind of practices that you don't really read about in books. You don't read about in science, because this is what has passed down from generation to generation. And that's the kind of healing that they can't touch. Like they can't. Okay, I'm a little bit. Let me see right here. I'm right here with Christopher. Much love. I'm in the beginning of this wellness journey. How is it beginning for you? And how can one navigate through this? Give thanks, first off. It's a beautiful time. And just think about it. When you make this choice, when you first just decide that you're on this journey, you've already made it. So just like right then and there, just, give thanks, pat yourself on the back, and know that you're one of the rare few. So we got to start off with that. We got to start off with some grace, and we got to know that like we are the ones, like you're now the leader in your community. You're now the leader for your family. Right. So that's it's something legendary that you're doing. So just give thanks for yourself. For real. Give thanks for yourself, because it's so powerful. I would say that's step one. That's something that I didn't really know when I started. And I feel it's important to know because at the beginning of my wellness journey, it was a lot of pain, it was a lot of soreness. And that's what led me to go onto my wellness journey. But the thing is, I started to see the benefits and the effects. So at the beginning, I really started off with movement and physical movement. So I would say to think about the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional wellness. Not necessarily you got to do them all at once, but think about all those different aspects. When I started off with the physical aspect. How can I feel better in my body? Because I was sore, my knees were sore, my back was sore, my hips were sore. I was just sore, and I wasn't enjoying. It wasn't fun to go driving or be in a car and sit down. I was painful. So it was just like a lot of discovering. So this is one of the most beautiful times. Just immerse yourself in books, immerse yourself in different types of content, and think about now you got to create an environment for yourself that is just wellness. So I'm not saying you can't, but I wouldn't suggest you to go halfway in and to like just do like one day of wellness, or just like have like a little compartment of your life of wellness. Think about how you could integrate your whole life into it and just immerse yourself in it. Think about what people are around you who are in that, and start to be around them more. Think about the different groups or communities that you have. Like when I started, I would just go to meditation classes. Right. I go to meditation classes and I just meet people who meditate. And that puts me on a whole nother vibe, having different conversations, different type of energy. Right. I would read books. I would just watch a lot of content on YouTube. And that's actually how I discovered my own cousin, Honorable Priest Kailash. Is being on my journey, it led my father to be like, yo, you have someone else who's on this journey. And that's how I got connected with Honorable Priest Kailash. But I would say read a lot. And when you read, implement. So after you watch a video, say even after you watch that Why I Stopped Smoking video, after you watch that video, don't just watch it and say to yourself, I'm going to change my routine around how I use cannabis. Actually write it down and be like, this is how I'm going to change it. You feel me? If you're going to be watching recipe videos, don't just watch the recipe video. Oh, I'm going to make that one day. Watch the recipe video to make it. Right. And then if you're going to be like learning about herbs, order these products and actually use them, and think of yourself as an experiment and have fun on this whole journey, because it's our life. And this is like the most beautiful journey that we could be on. So have fun in this process. and just honor the process and know that like what you're doing is legendary. So give thanks to yourself that whole way, but stay immersed in that information. Sunshine. I always wanted to move to St. Lucia. Let's go. What you waiting for? What you waiting for, sunshine? Let's go vibe. We got some acres out there. Got some acres out there. Let's go vibe. That's where the community is gonna be. We're gonna be out there in St. Lucia. So y'all gotta tap in. What herbs would you consider for thyroid health? I'm naturally healing a cancerous nodule. That's definitely the seaweeds. That's the sea moss. That's the bladderwhack. And when it comes to the thyroid, we have a blend called SEA, System Electric Augmentation. And that is a mix of the most potent wild seaweeds from St. Lucia. So that one, potent. Just have that, put that into your foods, cook with it, and make teas if you like that. Put it on your salads, but incorporate the different seaweeds. Seaweeds are going to be some of the most important and impactful herbs that we could use when it comes to our thyroid. So I would definitely say the seaweeds for the thyroid health. And then there's things like Brazil nuts, where you could look at the thyroid loves iodine and also selenium, amongst other things. But selenium, a rich source of selenium, is what's those Brazil nuts. So you can get some Brazil nuts in there. And then on a metaphysical level, when it comes to the thyroid is located here, right? So this has a lot to do with speech. It's your throat chakra. So when it comes to the thyroid, make sure you're expressing what you have to express. Don't hold things back. Like, don't want to tell someone and not say it. You got to really work on that expression and work on just clearing that channel through speech. And yeah, that's going to help on different levels. You feel me? Special kind of wonderful. Hey, what's happening? Is that Gray? Is that you, Gray? What's happening? I enjoy the St. John's bush. Much love. Moni Lotus. Much love. Blessings from Trinidad. Thanks for the suggestion and guidance about gully root. Definitely give thanks. Do you have gully root in Trinidad? And if so, what do y'all call it? Because y'all gotta have animal in Trinidad. Y'all gotta have that. We always have now in our fridge. Give thanks. Yeah, it's potent. It's potent. Gotta keep that animal on deck. I need all of your products in that incense burner and frankincense. Definitely give thanks. This is not frankincense. This is a Caribbean version of it. It's only in volcanic soils. So it's super rare. And then this is our blend. So it's the Abundance Incense blend. So it's a nice little vibe. And right here, it's like you get to see the animal leaf. So like when you burn the animal, that's the gully root. So the gully root, we don't just use it as a herb. We also burn it. And that the same benefits that it has as a tea, it also has those benefits when it clears your space. So I give thanks. Much love, bro. Much love. Was Hannah? Was Hannah? Give thanks. My first order was a full body detox for women and frugal bundle. My second order, I got sour soup, gully root, a couple more things. I literally tried to order everything that I hadn't had. Bless. That's what I'm talking about. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. That full body detox, potent, fruitful bundle. And that fruitful bundle has what, 6 herbs in it? So that's potent. Give thanks, Sister Nadia. I'm gonna try visit your warehouse one day. What's a good hotel in your area? Shoot. Vancouver's a vibe. Like in this area, I would say like if you come to Vancouver, there's one in Richmond, a nice little one by the hotel, by the airport. But if you come to Vancouver, you got to be going to the mountains. You know what I mean? I swear, like soon come, Cam. If you come, we're gonna go to the mountains. You know what I mean? We're gonna go on a hike. Just let me know. We're gonna vibe. You know, it's all pretty close. So it's all love. But if you do, that's a vibe. Give thanks. Give thanks, y'all. And then also in the summer times, we're just really vibing. Like in the summer times, we be having outdoor workout groups. We're gonna be having events. We're gonna have big cooking. Like if y'all are in Vancouver, it's a vibe. Like this summer is gonna be a vibe. Y'all gonna be able to try all the food. You know, we're gonna have like these drinks. It's gonna be on deck. So Vancouver's gonna be a vibe this summer, y'all. So y'all tap in. Dante, holla at me, Dante. What you got, man? Let me know. Let me know. What ages will the school be for? Would love to learn in that environment. The age is going to be all ages. You know, it's going to be all ages. If you are interested in the healing, if you're interested in the knowledge, then all ages. You know what I mean? But it's not going to be. It's not going to be. It's going to be. It's going to be quite advanced knowledge. Like it's going to be real herbal education. Like it's going to be going to St. Lucia and actually preparing your own herbs, your own medicines, and then actually seeing how that turns out. So it's going to be on like a real life practical learning. So that's something to keep in mind as well when it comes to that, because we're not just looking to have a course for course sake, right? Honorable Priest Kailash and all the elders, you know, they've been doing a lot of work. And this is something where it's going to be coming together and sharing this information. And it's not just a course for course sake. You know, there's been a lot of time that they've been gathering this knowledge and generations of knowledge. So we're looking to, you know, to share that. So it's going to be like, you're going to actually have to show that you could do what you're learning, you know? So I feel that's going to be super powerful. It's going to be potent. It's going to be super potent. Much love, D Good. Hit the like button. Give thanks. Hit the like button for the people, them. Give thanks. I tell my friends and family to detox their colon at least twice a year. It really makes a difference in your body. It does. Like wellness starts in the colon. We got to cleanse the colon. Like we want to focus on the liver. I actually saw a question. I think I skipped by it. Talking about cleansing the lymphatic system and the thyroid. But yeah, when we talk about cleansing, let's say even the kidney and the lymphatic system, if we cleanse those parts of us, it's going to be good. It's going to be beneficial. But if we don't cleanse the colon, all that toxins that are in our colon are going to go right back into the bloodstream. So we want to make sure that we're a little bit strategic with it. Cat, I love you guys. I just bought the St. John's bush and I gave some to my friends. My question is, what do you do with the herbs after you brewed them? We answered that, Cat. You got to tune in early. But like the Honorable was saying earlier, he said something good. It's like when you discarded them, you just give them back to earth, right? So you give thanks for them. You give thanks for the benefits that they're providing in the sacrifice, the giving of themselves for you. And then you just return them to the earth. You know, you can put them in your compost and different things like that. But, you just give them back. But much love. Molly, what's happening? Give thanks, Molly. You got to pull up. Have you ordered any products? Have you come by the warehouse? How you feeling? Give thanks. Let's see that part. Implement, apply the knowledge. Otherwise, it's useless. Much love. I feel Dominique. I know you're an OG. I know you're an OG with it. Give thanks. If I got your last name correct, I'm pretty sure I know your last name just from the order. So I give thanks. I just ordered CMOS Sinfonio, brother. Much love and safety to you on this journey. Definitely give thanks. Much love to you. Much love to you. Akeem Pierre, why don't you promote more of the Cersei herb? That's a good question. We actually just posted a video of that on our TikTok about Cersei, and we're actually just about to start promoting that herb a little bit more. But yeah, that's a good question. We're just about to start. So you right on time with it. We're about to start the Cersei herb. Cersei's potent, bitter herb for the digestion, blood cleanser, womb cleanser. And it's one of those herbs that a lot of people are using for their blood sugar regulation, blood pressure regulation. And then some that a lot of people use it for is when they have that sweets craving. They're just craving those sweets. Instead of eating something sweet, you have something bitter. And you have that bitter thing in the form of cerasee. When you get that cerasee, it's just like, you know, you don't feel the need to have nothing sweet after that. So bless. When is it back in stock? I take selenium, bladderwrack, and sea moss daily. Yes, I've been doing that so much, especially on my own channel. Lack of expression is why I started it. And I know. Give thanks, yo. You know, I gotta give it up. Give it up to yourself for that awareness and for going on that journey. The C, that's gonna be in stock right after this, man. So once I shut this broadcast down, because I know we have some in stock. Let me see. I know we got some of that in stock. So if it's not on the website, then we're going to make that available right now. Boom. So you can go ahead and order that now. I'm like, man, that's in stock. What's going on there? Give thanks. So yeah, tap in, man. And definitely give thanks. Give thanks for that awareness. Blessings, Akeem. I have everything now. I'm starting my female detox next. Give thanks. Give thanks. So y'all, I'm excited for this next phase of the free up detox and these herbs coming through. But I'm excited, Aaron Rowe. Make sure you keep us updated. If you have any questions, do let us know. Jacksonville, Florida, sending love, much love. Shout out to Chelsea and her journey. She inspired me to get to St. John's Bush. Definitely shout out Chelsea. You know, if y'all haven't tapped in, go tap in with some of the other videos, and just her journey, super inspiring. You know, she's been consistent with the herbs for a year now, and just what she's showing what the herbs can do in under a year is just, it's amazing. And it's just through consistency. So definitely give thanks. Sending love from Chicago. Much love, Tiffany. So much love. I I came to Whistler for a ski trip a couple years ago, but didn't get to enjoy Vancouver. I'll definitely be back. Yeah, Vancouver. Vancouver's a vibe, but Whistler's a vibe. You know what I mean? So you're good regardless. Bless Molly. Much love. If you want to order some products, come through. You can go to the website and order first, or you could just send a message on Instagram or whatnot and pull up. You see Vuyo in here? Pull up and come vibe with Vuyo. They be bringing the vibes. So come pull up. It's a vibe in there. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. We may have to do a retreat in Vancouver, to be honest. We may got to do a retreat. Let's see what my brother Dante. I've always been intrigued by your saying Ja Rastafaro. I wanted to know from your perspective how the Rastafari belief system can blend with Kemetic spirituality. I've always felt so it seems like that's the end of the question. So when you look, I wanted to know from your perspective from how the Rastafari belief system can blend with Kemetic spirituality. It's a lot of there's a lot of ways they could blend, you know what I mean? But when it comes to the Kemetic ways, you know, it's powerful because when I go to St. Lucia and I learn from Honorable Priest Kailash, you see how they're connected. And one way is just it's a way of life. It's a way of living. It's a way of presenting yourself. It's bringing forward balance. It's honoring the earth. It's honoring the herbs. It's honoring ourself. The laws of Ma'at. You know, so there's a lot of overlap when it comes to the different systems, and it's just, you know, way of living, a way of being. So they really connect it, you know, really and truly, because that's ancient. And then what do we look at is coming from those ancient times, the generations that follow, things were created. And a lot of those things were created off of that information and that way of living. So there's definitely a big connection, big connection. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Definitely, man. I was like, man, I know that's in stock. Vancouver retreat. Yeah, we got to. We got to get that Vancouver retreat popping. I have a couple spaces actually where would be interested in throwing it. So, I'm gonna definitely keep y'all updated because for me it's local and then just in general, like travel's opening up now. So we're gonna be able to travel some more. So that'll be a vibe. So I give thanks. Let me sip on this epic tea one time. Mm, mm. This brings me to St. Lucia. Mm, mm, mm. Let's get this healing. What you saying though? Honestly, I'm so happy with the vibes in the warehouse and just everything that we have going on. I'm grateful. For less. When you say when you say the moon cleanses will be what I want, will be I want to order the herbs now. Okay, so when we're talking about the new moon cleanse, you're gonna order cassia lata and free up laxative. So I'm gonna write it in here real quick. You want to order free up laxative, the free up laxative and cassia lata, and that's going to be 7 days cassia lata, and then the night before the new moon you're going to take the free up laxative. So y'all can go ahead and order that. We're going to make it easier to order. We're going to put in like in a package, so then y'all just be able to click it once. But all good. If you order now, get on it, and you could even start using the cassia lata earlier. You don't have to wait at all. I've been purchasing your CMOS from my small business clients and I love it. I give thanks. I give thanks for everybody who's spreading this wellness, this healing to their communities. It's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see all the, because when I look at my page and I just, just tap in with the different comments, the DMs, the different likes, and, people who are just new to following my page, I click, I'm like, oh, it's a CMOS business. I give thanks for everybody who's out there spreading that healing to their people, to their family. I give thanks. Peace. I have purchased from you guys a few months ago, and I'm happy with my purchases. Give thanks from the CMOS, Valerian. I'm pretty sure Vervain tea, St. John's Bush Fonio. I haven't made St. John's Bush tea because I'm nursing. Give thanks. The blue Vervain's been awesome for you while nursing, though, right? The blue Vervain, that CMOS, and the Fonio, just beautiful. So I give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. My baby girl loves the Fonio. Give thanks and congratulations. Give thanks for life. Mm. Give thanks, give thanks. What are you sipping on? I'm sipping on sweet bay leaf, cinnamon or vitamin. This is a St. Lucian cinnamon, so it's next level. St. Lucian cinnamon, and then ginger and star anise. And it's been a brew that's been sitting there for a couple days with all the herbs inside. So it's just like slowly, slowly being released, y'all. Oh, it's potent. Blessings, Akeem. I love your work. Give thanks. Just bought St. John's Bush and have been using it for a few days, hoping it might help with brutal hot flashes. I'm on day 2 and I haven't had any flashes yet. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Keep consistent. That's one thing I'll just say. Keep consistent. Keep consistent. If you got to make the herbs in advance, I would say make it in advance and store some in your fridge if you got to. Just make sure you stay consistent with it. And when you sip on it, just make it a little ritual, make it a vibe, make it a little session with yourself where you take a moment for yourself, you show some love to yourself, and you honor what you're doing for yourself right now and just connecting with that herb and just allowing it to harmonize with your physical structure so it can do what you really want it to do. So give thanks. Definitely do give thanks. Appreciate the practice. I felt connected to both, but I never knew how to go about the practice. It's just in the way we live. You know what I mean? Just think about the practices is how we live. That's the main part. It's just how we live. It's there's the spiritual practices, right? Which is shorter period of time. Like the actual rituals are a smaller period of time. Then you have life. So you want to be able to let those practices trickle into your life. And that's what's going to be that next level. And that's how you really go and integrate it and make it your own. Andrea Riley, I actually started following you last year. I use the sea moss, St. John's bush, red raspberry, blue vervain, bladderwrack, animal slim. Now I am so in control with my diabetes. Blessings. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to read. I give thanks because we have the power. We have the knowledge. We have the herbs. You have everything that you need. And you went, Andrea, and you did it and you ordered it, you put it into practice, and now you're in control of your wellness. And you're not having something else control you, which is beautiful. And that's what this is all about. We want to understand our power and be able to tap in and use our power. So I definitely do give thanks. Melissa Moore, do you take phone orders? If you call me on a certain day, I will. If you say you call me later on today, I'll probably take your order. Sometimes we do. I'll definitely say not all the time, but if you want to send a message and really take a phone order, we could do that for you. We definitely can. Thank you for the correction. Much love. That restful blend is the truth. I sleep like a baby, wake up very well rested. Mm. Yeah, that restful blend really is the truth. There are some people, I told them, don't use the restful tea blend in the middle of your day. Don't do it because you're going to want to sleep. You're going to take a nap. You're going to fall asleep in the middle of whatever you're doing because that restful tea blend, it works, is potent. So they took it. And they're like, man, I took a nap. I was out for a couple hours. That's it. That's the herbs. They really do work. It's potent. So I definitely do give thanks, y'all. So yeah, much love, y'all. Sending y'all love. Let me know if there's some other questions that y'all got. But otherwise, it's been a vibe session, just about pulling up on an hour here. Let me know if y'all like these live streams. Me personally, I love them. I don't know why I don't do them more. It's just a vibe connecting with y'all. So, if y'all vibing with it, even if y'all not, I'll probably keep doing it. Just because it's a vibe. So y'all can look forward to a few more lives coming forward where we can just tap in and just vibe really. Because what we can do, I'm gonna see if someone else wants to come in. So I'm gonna drop a link into the chat, right? And I'm gonna just see if any of y'all wanna come through and join me live. If y'all want to, you're gonna be hey. If y'all want to, y'all gonna be on your video is gonna show up on the screen, and we could talk direct. But let me know if y'all want. Y'all could click that link in there. I'm not sure if the link shows up because sometimes they hide the links in the YouTube comments. So let me see here. They hide the link. What you chatting about, man? Why you chat about? Yeah, so y'all can click that link if y'all want to come join me live. But I would love to do that more in the future as well. This channel motivates me to continue with my womb healing tea business I started a year ago. I won't give up. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. What I would love to know from you is how else can we support you? How else can we help you in terms of starting growing your business? How else can we help you? I would love to know. I would love to know that because there's a lot of different, I've been in this business for like over 3 years now, and it's been a journey, you know what I mean? But we've got it to a certain space where we've got through a lot of the hurdles and the hardships. So yeah, let me know if you're still on. Type in the comments or send us a message, email, DM to let us know how we could help you even more because it's potent. It's potent. But give thanks. Congrats. I was nodding off before I knew it. That restful don't play. Can you do live again? Yes, I can, and I will be. I definitely will be vibing. I love it here. Let me know what y'all think about the Rich Soul Food sweater, though. That's what I really want to know. What y'all think about the sweater? That forest green vibe. It has the Rich Soul Foods on the back here. But we coming forward with some merch. I don't know if this is not necessarily what we were planning on coming forward with, but if y'all like this, we'll definitely print some more. These were just really personal merch items because I want to just wear Rich Soul Foods things. I want to wear things from my friends, from my family, and I just want to support those around me. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm all about, y'all. So I give thanks. Let me know if y'all vibing with it. I think I have almost every herb on the site. Give thanks. And I would love to know how you're using them, how you're incorporating them. If you do have a favorite, and have you done the cleanse, the full cleanse or the free up cleanse? You really helped me my life. You really helped change my life. No cap. Give thanks. You see, no cap. Never. Even with the bald head, no cap. Even with the bald head, no cap. We ain't cap. Give thanks, Cap. Much love. Because I know that you were tuned in a lot, right? Especially when we were doing the lives earlier on last year. You were tuned in a lot with our live streams. So that's your consistency. And I just want to give thanks for you and your consistency and you taking that information and doing something with it. Because you said, even when you said, shout out Chelsea, because she inspired me to get St. John's Bush. Well, you saw someone, you actually ordered the herb and then you started taking it. So I just got to give thanks for you because that's huge. That's legendary. A lot of people don't get to that step. So just give thanks for yourself for real. For real, for real. Please do more at least once or twice a month. I will. I will. I give thanks. I give thanks. You should do them more and your podcast. Yeah, you should do them more in your podcast. Yes, I will. I do podcasts every Monday and every Friday. I do podcasts. The thing is with the podcast is I only post onto YouTube I probably post onto YouTube once a month. I'll find a link for y'all. So if y'all wanna tap in with the podcast, then y'all could just head over to it. So we got that link. Where would my see? I gotta be better. I gotta have my podcast links ready to share. I love the podcast. So that's something I just do for fun. I just do that for myself, really. And I give thanks for everybody who's tuned in and enjoys the podcast. But that's something that personally I just love podcasting. I love sharing. Podcast settings. Yo, I can't even find this podcast. Let's see. I can't even find the podcast link for y'all right now. There's no bueno. But if y'all want to tap in with the podcast, go to Almost Alkaline. Type in Almost Alkaline on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and then y'all be able to tap in. But much love, bro. Give thanks. Keep on the journey. Stay disciplined. Stay diligent. And just know that this is one of the most beautiful journeys that we can be on. And this is going to impact and influence our life in so many different ways. And just know that you can make this your whole lifestyle. Like you could take this journey and turn it into, what you do all the time. You know what I mean? You could have wellness a part of your life, every aspect of your life. So just stay on it. I give thanks. T, also the comedic yoga practice you shared has been a part of my daily practice. Short and sweet, self-love, the best love, expanding our consciousness in every way. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. That comedic yoga is potent. Give thanks. Yeah, it's funny because I do this. I did the video, and it's something I do on a consistent basis. But to hear others are doing it, I think it's beautiful. I think that's so beautiful. So I definitely do give thanks. Such a beautiful contribution to help others. Healing business just starting. Truly, sweater is fire. Give thanks. I'm feeling it. The color is hitting. Give thanks. I want a T. We get in it as a T. Keep doing it. Give thanks. Monica, much love. I'm sorry if there's other people. Um, I know a lot of y'all order, but there's just her name is one that I recognize from the orders, and the emails. So I definitely just want to give thanks, and Ro, definitely want to give thanks because I definitely recognize and see you a lot. So give thanks. But much love, Monica. Good to see you in here. Okay, okay, okay. Y'all feeling it. I like it. I like it. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. What herbs would you suggest with autoimmune? So, one, autoimmune is like quite broad. So, kind of got to understand like what type, what, depending on which type is going to really uh, guide what herb to use. But just in general, I would say a lot when it comes to autoimmune is stress, right? A lot of it when it comes to autoimmune is stress. A lot of it when it comes to autoimmune is our thoughts and just our energy with this. So I would say, like, when it comes to that, a baseline one is blue vervain and soursop to just ease that digestive herbal tea blend. Or sorry, the restful has patchouli, which is good for serotonin production. It's good for the mood and the vibe. So is blue vervain and soursop. So I would say those ones, but it really depends on what you're really what type of autoimmune. You know what I mean? John, much love. After this, I'm gonna email you because I did see your email. I'm gonna email you. I'm gonna talk to my support team because they should be emailing you back. But I'm gonna get you, John. Much love. Give thanks. Give thanks. Much love, Honorable Empress Dora. Much love. How you feeling? How you feeling though? You vibing though. Give thanks. Much love. Good to see you in here. Good to see you. What do you think about addiction? It's effective how I see women. Yo, it's serious. It's serious. It's something that we got to deal with ASAP. You know what I mean? It's something that, like, we got to understand the effect that it's having on us. You know what I mean? So I would say get rid of that. You know what I mean? Um, just understand how serious it is and just do for self. You know what I mean? But you got this. I posted a video last year about this time where it was my no fap journey, where I was like some 100+ days on it. But tap in with that one. Tap in with that one, and you got this, bro. But definitely, take those steps. Loving the sweatshirt. Come on. What do you recommend for your eyes? Well, it depends for the eyes, but a few things is St. John's bush for the eyes. Like, you could take the tea. It's actually red. It's good for the red eyes. And blue vervain is another one for the eyes. You could use that for the eye. And something that Honorable Priest Kailash teaches is, you could, when you use a chalice, you take the chalice water and you use that as eye drops. So you can put that in your eyes. So that's it. Give thanks for dropping the link for Spotify. Herbs for toddler with eczema. Those are the herbs for that would be the cerasee and the cassiolata, especially the cassiolata fresh, but you can get it on and apply it externally. So there's different herbs, and you could infuse it into oils and then put that on the skin, and that would be that would be helpful. I'm about to join you with the cleanse. I started with the Animu and sweet bay leaf. I also have full spectrum sea moss, which is love. This is my first live. I've watched all your videos 2 times. Give thanks, D. Good. It's gonna be a vibe. I love I love these connections with these live, but I also love the cleanse because the cleanse is gonna be us like in a Zoom call, really just vibing and sharing and going through this healing journey together. And it's better together. It's better when we can come together and heal together. So I definitely do give thanks. Much love, D. Quick, helpful tip. I created a note in my phone of all my business and social media website and link to have access to all in one place. Put me on. Give thanks. That's what I'm talking about. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Listen more. Try bilberry tea. Why do I screen just zoom in? You are really an inspiration. Thanks for sharing and shining with such vibrancy. Akeem, much love. Ayana, much love. Giving thanks. It's an honor. It's an honor to be here. Yeah, of course. You see, I'll be forgetting the sea moss. So what you could do is infuse the sea moss gel with the herbs too. But yes, give thanks, Tia. That's beautiful. Doris Godfrey, you should have seen my name. Hold on. Doris Godfrey. Yes, okay. I was like, I know Doris. Definitely give thanks. Definitely have. Definitely have. Give thanks, Doris. D good. D God. Give thanks. Give thanks. And Ro, much love. I love the sweater. It makes me think of ethnicity. Give thanks. Are you vegan or plant-based? I'm ITAL. I'm plant-based ITAL. You know, eating as natural as possible. But I wouldn't really say I'm vegan, but I eat plant-based fully. I don't eat no animals. I don't eat no dairy, no cheese, no milk, none of that. So, I'm plant-based, but I'm just eating according to what I feel feels best. So that's it. But much love, y'all. I'm gonna sign off here. It's definitely been a vibe. I give thanks to all y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna do these more often. I'm gonna do these more consistent. Give thanks for the tea. Mm. So good, y'all. I'm gonna do these more often, do these more consistent, once or twice a month, so y'all could tap in with that. We're gonna have the retreat. We're gonna be launching that in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna be doing the new moon cleanse for Cassia Lata and the free up colon cleanse. That's gonna start at the end of the month, and you want to order your herbs next week or the following week is when you're going to want to order the herbs. So you have 2 weeks to sign up and get those herbs. And that's going to be Cassia Lata and the free up. And then all in all, we're just going to be vibing, y'all. If you're in Vancouver, pull up, come say what's up, come to the warehouse. We're going to be hosting some events, some different vibes here in the city. So tap in with us. And other than that, y'all, I actually have a quick question for y'all before I hop off. Quick question for y'all. What do y'all know about NFTs? And what do y'all know about cryptocurrency? That's something I wanna talk with y'all about because we have a project coming forward. We have a few projects coming forward, but one project is involving NFTs and cryptocurrency, and I believe it's going to be the most healing NFT ever. It's going to be a way for y'all to really we're just going to be expanding so much, y'all. I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's going to give y'all a lot of opportunities to connect with us, to come out to St. Lucia different ways and different vibes like that. But let me see if y'all know. Because if not, I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot more teaching of it. I'm going to do a lot more sharing of it. Because it is a relatively new idea, new concept. But I do believe it's something that we we should pay attention to and we should learn. So not much. Let me just do this. I need to bring some cleansing to this space one time. So Andrea and D good. Now I know that's Doris. Much love. So cryptocurrency, it's a lot to get into. I don't know if I want to open this can right now, but cryptocurrency is basically a digital currency. And that's like, if y'all have heard of Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, and Ethereum is a type of cryptocurrency that you can build upon. And within that, you can create contracts. And there's just a lot of different things that you can do with it. But one thing is the NFT. To put it simply, NFT is basically going to be a way for y'all to directly invest in our business and our community. And what that is going to do is going to allow y'all to get certain benefits. It's almost like a membership to our community, and a couple different things that we have coming forward. I know some friends who are all about digital currency. Give thanks, give thanks. A couple things we have coming forward with that is, say, regarding our retreats. That's going to be based upon NFT. So you can purchase our retreat tickets as an NFT. And then when you have once you have the NFT, you're going to be a part of our community. Then we're going to be able to provide y'all with different benefits. So say we launch a new product and we see that we want to try this new product with our NFT holders. We're going to just send off these new products. We're going to have monthly webinars, right? So we're going to have monthly webinars where it's just teaching, right? Our school, our course is going to be NFT based. So you're going to be able to purchase that, welcome into our community, take the courses, a bunch of different things. I'm gonna have to come forward with it in another a whole nother video and just break it down simply, because it is sort of could be a confusing topic. But much love, y'all. Something that I believe is going to be super essential, because like I was saying earlier on, it's important that we have that sovereignty and the ability to do for self. And I believe that with the digital currencies and the NFTs, it's going to be a way where we're going to be able to interact directly with each other and not rely on others, not rely on outside sources. So it's going to be a potent way. So it's gonna be potent, y'all. So I definitely do give thanks, sending y'all so much love, so much balance. It's been a good hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna answer this one last one. What's the difference between NFT and Patreons? So the Patreon is the website, and then the NFT is like a ticket that you have. It's like the token. So if you say you have the say you could have a NFT that welcomes you into the sort of Patreon community, but you don't pay Patreon and then Patreon pays us. You basically pay us directly, right? Because I'm not sure how much Patreon takes, but I think Patreon takes like 30% or 20% of the money that the you pay. So say you pay $100 a month for Patreon, just put a number out there. They're going to take like $20 or something like that. And with the NFTs is it's going to be directly to the creator. And what happens is when you buy that, you don't pay monthly like a Patreon subscription. It's like you buy it once and you're a member. And say as Rich Soul Foods, Mount Kailash, like everything we're do becomes really popular all over the world, then those memberships that you have, there's only going to be a limited amount. And that is going to be able to go up in value. And you're not going to want to sell because the membership is going to be more important. But it's going to be somewhere you just buy it once, you're into the community, and you're not paying someone else and then they pay us. You go directly to us. And if you say, like, I'm done, I've learned, I've healed, I've got it all, I'm going to sell it to a friend or a family friend. You could sell it to someone or you could give it to them. So that's a little bit of the difference. And then last one, hopefully soul. That's what we're going for. we're actually going for the Solana blockchain. So, limited gas fees and all that kind of stuff. So we're definitely going into that, y'all. But much love. Sending y'all love. Give thanks. Sending y'all love and balance. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Bless.